I'm Shelton Wilder, and welcome to Wilder Possibilities Podcast, where each episode follows an entrepreneur's journey into the transformative power of that light bulb moment where everything clicks. I call that the click. Those pivotal points that redefine our futures, illuminate paths to success, and even change the world. Now let's get wilder. Hi, welcome back to Wilder Possibilities Podcast. I have a longtime friend and special guest. I have Michelle Ruben Interiors on today. Yay! Michelle.
Hi, Shelton.
Thanks for coming up.
No, thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
I love you.
I love you.
You are very talented.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I need everybody to know all about you.
Okay.
And I like to start from the beginning.
Oh,
I like
my
to
God.
really go back. I want
Okay.
everybody, because I think that on a lot of podcasts, they just ask like particular questions
Mhm.
versus really getting to know
Okay.
who the person is.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want to get to know. So where are you from?
Well, that's a tricky question. I was
Okay.
born in Phoenix, Arizona, but I've moved around my whole life.
Okay. You moved around a lot.
Yes.
Yes. What about when you were in high school?
Okay. High school. What do you want to know about high school?
Just like where you lived and where
Okay,
you
so
were.
I went to two different high schools.
Okay,
I went
great.
to one in Indiana, and then I went to one in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay, got it.
My parents got divorced when I was 13,
Okay.
so we moved around quite a bit.
So you moved around. All right.
Mhm.
Did you always love interiors?
I
Or What was kind
did.
of going on?
Well, the weird thing is that like I never understood, like I would go into my girlfriend's room and her bed would be pushed all the way to the side of the wall sideways, and I'd be like, this isn't working right, and I would like turn it sideways, and we'd go to Target and I'd get all the bedding and I'd make the bed. I'm still obsessed with beds.
Yes, you're very good at that.
Yes, I love the bed.
And so you were kind of always.
I've always had that kind of like in fact, I would go to my friend's house and the furniture in the living room like would be pushed like all
the way to the back.
yes,
like,
against the walls,
Yeah.
and I would be like, I don't get this. Why is that room looking like that? And I would start moving furniture around.
Okay.
So I've always had this thing in me where it's bothered me if the room doesn't look right, so I would just go fix it.
Oh, okay. So this has been going on.
Yeah, for my whole life.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. So then what happened after high school?
Well, I kind of segued for a while. I went into the restaurant business. My family was in the restaurant business, International House of Pancakes.
I love that. IHOP.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love an IHOP?
Yes, I still love IHOP.
Yeah,
Sometimes
we bring our kids all the time.
yeah, it's good. You get I love the pancakes at IHOP.
Yeah.
So I did that for all through my 20s. And then
Amazing.
I moved to LA when I was in my mid to late 20s.
Okay.
So I've been here for quite a while.
Yeah. And how'd you decide LA?
Well, I was either going to go to New York or LA because I wanted to be an actress. I decided the restaurant business was a little too much.
Okay.
And then I came out to LA and I decided that I was going to be famous.
Oh, perfect.
Yes. Just I'm original here. And
Very original.
yeah. Anyway, I didn't realize you had to have some talent. So my first audition, I fainted.
No, wait.
Yeah, I wasn't good in front of the camera. Like I was so nervous about getting my lines, and then
That's amazing.
and then I went in my car and cried.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
So you were like, well, maybe not.
Yeah. So I tried. I suffered through that for some years, and
You still kept trying.
I kept trying.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
You're
I
not a
kept-
quitter.
No, not a quitter.
We have that in common.
Yeah, but yours is you're pretty tenacious.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're like a go-getter,
Oh,
Shelton.
come
Like
on.
you've always been the vroom.
I know. You
Ro-
saw me. She saw me. I was driving my grandmother's car.
Yeah.
I lost it all. But, we've been through it. We've been through it. So then what happened after you decided no acting?
Well, oddly enough, I was living at this, it's weird because I was living at this, apartment
Yeah.
and my neighbor,
The big ones.
yes,
Yeah.
over on Ocean Avenue in Santa Monica. And my neighbor asked me if I would help him. This was 21 years ago.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So my neighbor asked me if I would help him do his place. And I did. He had just bought a condo and was moving out of the complex. And so at that time, 21 years ago, he had bought it for 1.2. And then I
You
actually
remember all that?
yes, I do, because I'm like really numbers and this and that, because I've been associated with real estate now for over 20 years.
Mhm.
But then I just basically, I was like, this looks terrible. We need to change out the floors. I did very minimal. I changed out the floors, painted it, put in some more recessed lighting, and then changed out the furniture. And literally a few months later, he decided to sell it and he got 1.7.
Oh, wow.
So it was my
You did a first flip.
Yes. It was my
Wow.
first flip, and I wasn't trying. I was just like, this doesn't make sense to me. Let's do this.
This looks terrible. Let's
Yes.
fix it.
Mm-hmm.
I love
And
it.
so then I started, like the next thing I knew, I started by word of mouth. And I feel like if you're meant to do something, the doors just kind of open.
It just,
Yeah.
it just happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what the only question I ask here is, when did you get the click?
Yeah.
Like, did you feel like you had one specific thing that was like, okay, I've got to do interior design?
I'm still waiting for the click.
No, you're in your click.
I'm
You're
in
doing
my click,
it.
but my mind is always telling me like, oh my God, am I going to do this one right? I still, after all this time, and I have to tell myself, it always works out.
Oh, you're so talented. Everybody loves working with you.
Thank you. I love working with people, and your clients especially are the best.
Wow.
You have the nicest.
I only work with nice clients.
I know that.
If you're not nice, you get blocked. Access denied. That's my new rule.
Oh,
No,
so good.
You can't reach me anymore. So you got to be nice. But yeah, because I'm nice, they're nice. And you're lovely and nice. And so they love you. So
I have to just say, I was just in the restroom, and you have these little matches that say "Kill 'em with kindness," and then then I turn around and there's a picture of Johnny Cash going.
Oh, well, that's Clark's bathroom that you designed. I was like, oh, I have to put something nice in there. I guess Clark.
So sweet.
He's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
I thought it was hilarious.
It is funny.
It's so you.
It is. Yeah.
Kill 'em with kindness, and then Johnny Cash giving the bird.
And F off if you're not nice. Exactly. So, okay, you were doing that 21 years ago, but then I remember you got all of your licenses. You were like studying and doing all of your interior design. So you went and got.
Well, it was the weirdest thing because I never finished school, I have to tell you, but it was really weird because I would be taking a class and they would be on that class talking about matte or gloss and like the different finishes. And then the next day I would be in a job site and they would talk about the flooring, like, do you want to do a matte finish or a gloss finish? And I was like, I just learned about this yesterday. Well, matte is going to absorb light and appear darker, and gloss is going to reflect light and appear lighter. So I was like, let's go with matte. And then I learned that is not a good choice. From experience, going with a matte, if you have dark floors, going with a matte finish, it actually tracks everything. You see everything.
Oh, with the dark color. Yeah.
With the dark colors, you see everything. So a lot of my education has been experience. Like I've done probably over 300 homes now.
Yeah.
And I've worked with builders and I've just from my experience, just by doing. Like I've learned everything just by doing.
Yeah. On job training.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it wasn't direct how you started going with clients. You worked with somebody for a little while, and then you went into.
No, I started on my own by myself in the beginning for like about 5 years. And then I I took a little break because I wanted to get sober
Yeah.
and focus on my own sense of well-being.
Yeah.
And so then I came back.
Oh, so you were doing the interiors before you got sober?
Well, I started when I first got sober.
Yes.
21 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. 21. Yeah.
Yes. And then I felt like it was too much stress and I couldn't handle it because all of a sudden I had like 5 projects at once and I just felt overwhelmed. And I just was like, I need to focus on my emotional health.
Yes.
So I took a hiatus for 5 years and then I came back 15 years ago. And I started on my own.
Yeah.
And I actually started my own staging company.
Yeah.
Where I was doing everything, but I would have private design too. I would have like these huge clients somehow just because I have like a big community.
Mm-hmm.
I would get
Yeah.
referred to by friends.
Yeah.
And then I would be having these big jobs and they would pay me a lot of money, but then I was putting every single dime back into the staging company.
Oh, to buy.
So I was
stuff.
doing everything, like buying the furniture, hanging the curtains, making the bedding, all that stuff. And then I was at a client's, she was not sure if she wanted to do you want to hear this?
Yeah.
So she wasn't sure if she was a reality star and she wanted to redo her place for her show. And she didn't know if she wanted to do staging or just have me refurnish it and just do it that way. So she had a meeting with Meredith Bear Home.
Yeah.
And that's where I met the CEO of Brett Bear, who's
Yes.
become one of my best friends. And that was 15 years ago.
Yes. And
Yes.
that's what I
Yes.
remember when
Yes.
you were, with him.
Yes. Yes. And so he called me and asked me if I would like to work with their company. And I had like, I used to go into all the open houses and see their staging and I just thought it was so good. And I was curious about how a big company does it because I had done everything on my own up until that point. So I
didn't have a warehouse. I mean, it's
Yes.
so much
So
overhead.
I wanted to see the ins and outs of everything. So so he called me and asked me if I wanted to work for them. And I said, yes, I do. And so he sent me, the first house was like this 10,000 square foot house. He's like,
my God.
are you free tomorrow? I said, sure. So I went down to
You always say yes.
Yes.
That's a good thing about Michelle.
I was like, I'm there.
Yeah,
so I
just
went
do
and I
it.
measured this house and it was like 10,000 square feet. And I went to their warehouse and I was just like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I mean, so I ended up doing it. It was amazing. And I worked at that company while doing my private design. And I closed my own because I decided I didn't want to do staging anymore. I made a much easier life. It was so much work, a much easier life doing private design. And I enjoyed that so much more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much more. So I did that, and then I worked for them for a couple of years, and Brett and I became really good friends, and he left Meredith Bear and started his own company called Vesta.
Yes. You were their head main designer.
Yes, I helped them. I actually went to China and helped them manufacture and pick out their pieces, do all that.
Incredible.
And now they're like
the number one stager, I would say.
Yes.
It's like they're huge.
They're huge.
And Brett and I are buddies because of you.
Oh, and I love him so much. And that was so much fun when we did Jim Heck's house.
Oh, that was...
Oh, wait, I don't know if it was fun for you because you had all that construction. You were like...
It was amazing. You helped us transform.
Oh,
his house.
That was your first house in a book. Remember you did a book on it? You were so good.
We did... We had to do so much to get that ready in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, that thing was crazy.
Yeah, he had a basketball hoop in his bedroom,
and then
there was no kitchen.
To see it. There's like holes in the wall. And
we
that
fixed
crazy
that.
movie theater and But it was that was And then
we were doing that for a show. We were like getting ready for.
Oh wait, you were taping a show.
Yeah,
and
we were
I
gonna
came
do our own,
there,
little show.
and you were in tears because the construction there was like everything was still like
Oh,
a
yeah.
mess and you were crying. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like,
It
it's
was
going to
like,
be
it's
okay.
like, it's not ready. It's not going to work. And then Michelle's like, I'm going to fix it. So we really bonded
Yes.
over that.
Yes.
Michelle
We
saved
fixed
the
it.
day. Yeah, it
And
looked perfect. It sold right away.
yeah. Yeah. That was fun.
Amazing.
I mean, that wasn't, I don't know about
It was
fun,
an adventure. Yeah.
but yeah, that was the beginning.
That was the beginning. But I had known that you were doing the stuff with Brett,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yes.
And I was like,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, you were posting all of
Yeah.
these huge homes you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm. I don't do that anymore.
No. Then you
I
moved into
private
your own
design.
private
Yes.
design.
And that's where I love to live. That
Yes.
is my thing.
Of course. Yeah.
Mhm.
The staging was a good just
But
to
you know
see,
what?
you know?
I love, like, if anybody calls me and they're like, they want to be a designer, I tell them go stage, because
Yes.
you get to experience fast. You get to do, like, you learn spatial. You get to do all the accessories. You get to learn about art. I mean, because there's so much to it.
There's no better, faster way to learn
No.
about design.
No.
I believe, like, I helped get this adorable little friend of mine. He's in a job there at Vesta.
Oh, did you? I know. I call Brett all the time.
Because I call Brett, and I'm like, oh my God, this guy. And he loves
killing it.
He's killed it. And Brett's always like, thanks for the referral, you know, because it's like,
Mhm.
you really get an education.
Yeah.
Doing
yeah.
that.
No, because, like,
You could build your book. It's like, look at all these places
well, the thing about it too is that I was doing everything by myself alone.
Yeah.
And then there's, like, 15, 20 designers that you work with, and you start to hear their struggles and their challenges, and you don't feel like you're so alone.
It's like a team.
Yes. And
Yeah.
and like dealing with the realtors and
That's
the clients, like the clients of the realtors, like everybody wants different things, and it can
Wow.
become really stressful
Mhm.
because you have to come up with this whole design and you're pulling from limited resources.
Yeah, of course.
But it always ends up working out.
Yeah.
It's mysterious. And I think that's what I would suggest to anybody who's new, who wants to be a designer, is to look up the staging companies in your area and go and work for them for a little bit.
That's a pro tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
It's a
good.
pro tip.
Michelle's pro tip.
Yep.
But okay, so you also help with designing like the fixtures. Like one of my friend's clients, she's in one of the houses that you design right now after she lost her home in the Palisades fire. And she's living North Montana.
Oh, does she love it?
Yeah, the house
Oh, yeah.
designed.
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
So you pick out all the fixtures, the tile,
Pro tip, are they thinking about buying?
I don't know.
Oh.
They might be
Mm.
selling. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
see. Yeah. But that's good. I mean, that you
Yes. So
know
I
how to do
actually.
the whole back end. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now I work with the whole construction team.
Yeah.
Like, I pick out, like, the kitchen, the cabinets, the counters, the floor, the bathroom tiles, the lighting fixtures, the door styles, the hardware in the houses, the paint colors. I mean,
Yeah. All of it together.
my favorite, though, is to furnish something that I've already loved that I can come right into. Not necessarily done by me. I love a good house that has good bones, and then I love to bring the warmth. Because furniture is like alchemy. It can change everything. And just a few little tweaks, if you don't have the budget to remodel and you want to give your biggest bang for your buck, paint and furniture.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
You
Yeah.
know that.
I mean, I know, but not
Yeah.
everybody knows.
Yeah.
I mean, it can just change. Well, that's why, we pretty much almost require our clients to stage everything before we sell for that.
Furniture.
But then the hard part is sometimes people get in and then they don't furnish it. And then they're living with boxes for forever. But that's why I called you. I knew you were going to be the fast ninja.
Aw.
And that was with our latest clients. And they had like 3 weeks before they needed to get in.
God.
And she you did the whole thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
3 weeks or a month, there was something.
Well, the funny thing is they said in stock. They said 3 weeks and it had to be in stock. So I went crazy and I put everything together for in stock, what I could find. And they were like, the wife was like, I love it. The husband was like, I hate it. And I was like, oh my.
Oh, no, I didn't even know.
Yes. So I had to reconfigure. We had to redo everything, and we did it, and we still ended up doing it. And every time I turned around, they were adding wallpaper, lighting, just painting. And I was just like, oh my God.
You're like, well,
But we still did it.
you still did
And
it.
they're the nicest.
Yeah,
I couldn't ask for better, like sweeter people to work with.
Clients are great.
They're funny and they're kind.
Yeah, very kind. So, and we sold their house.
Oh, you did amazing with
Well, we
that.
got it in escrow, and it was a contingent offer.
Oh my.
And so then I had
Gotta
to sell their
the
house in
story.
2 days. I
Yeah.
had 2 days. So we were like, we had every declutterer person, it was like a wild scenario. We got it sold non-contingent in 3 days.
You're
It
amazing.
did the whole thing. And then so we were able to get their new house, and then they're like, oh, we have nowhere
Oh,
to
their
go.
new house is
Sick. Yeah, we got them
so
their
beautiful.
dream house. So
Mhm.
and you furnished it. But that's what I would say too, is as being a real estate agent, I don't do the design. I don't do the furniture. I don't help with that later. And so we get these beautiful homes, and then sometimes people get it and then they wait to put it together. And then they're just living in boxes and not really having it finished, and you're not feeling like you're home yet. So it's like, call Michelle. She will just get it done.
That's for some reason, I'm
It's 'cause
really
you have
blessed.
staging background.
I think so.
I literally believe it.
I
It was
do.
like the best training.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people and designers, and I'm friends with so many designers. I love designers. It's just they're like, well, this project's gonna take us 2 years, and I'm like, bro, 2 years? My clients are gonna be so unhappy for 2 years before they're finished.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
love a 2-year length, but I like it done quick
I
too,
just
because there's
know,
like
it's
this
a-
satisfaction. Like you can pull it all together and
yeah,
make it
it's
beautiful.
like done's better than perfect. That's like my
Yes.
tagline for everything.
I know. I love that tagline.
Yeah, because
Katie
it's like,
told me that.
what? Oh, sure. It's like all these videos, all this stuff's like, oh, let's just get it up. Because nobody's like inspecting it. Blah, blah, blah. It's like nobody that's going to come over is going to be like, oh, you should have picked that wallpaper instead of that wallpaper. That wallpaper is not available for 6 more months. Like, well, just let's go. Like,
Yes.
let's just get something in. But
Yeah.
but you're so good at that. It's not like it's not designed chic perfect. It still looks that way. Even though it's just like done faster for them, they get to enjoy it. I
Yeah.
don't know. You have a gift for
Thank you. Thank you so much,
yeah.
Shelton.
I believe it.
Oh.
And so what are your favorite projects? Aren't you always traveling? You have some clients, you're like, I'm in Florida and I'm here. You're like, going
Well,
on.
I have, yes, I do. I did my first restaurant this year.
Oh my gosh.
Tampa, Florida, for the clients who,
I have like 3 houses, right? You've done.
yeah, I've actually done, this is like, I'm working on another place for them right now in Florida, and they're buying one in the Hamptons.
Insane.
So see me in the Hamptons.
See you?
Yeah.
You're like so bi-coastal. Look at
Yes.
you. Michelle.
Oh, Sheldon, you're so
Oh,
sweet.
you're the best.
Um,
So that's what you're doing. You did a restaurant for them?
Yes. And so I've done like 12, 13 projects for them in the last 4 years.
She's
They
busy.
seem to like to buy houses.
They seem to like to work with Michelle. It's so good though, because if you have a person, your go-to person.
Yeah, they've been so good to me, and I love them. They're the coolest, like the coolest. And the thing with them is they never want the same thing repeated. In 4 years, they've moved around a lot. And I told you I've done like 12 projects for them. So each house that I do for them, they want it different.
Yeah. So
Completely
it's
different.
creative.
So I'm always like, she'll send me these boards of like from Pinterest of things, and I'm like, okay, I'll figure that one out. But it's like, it's completely different than the last, you know?
Oh, so they don't keep the same aesthetic. They want to mix it up.
Yep. They want to change it every
Yeah.
time.
Well, I love that. Well, I think that's one of your best skills, though, that you just say yes.
I
And
know. I think so.
You're pretty. You're like easygoing about it.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I think that there are a lot of designers out there that I've heard the feedback that they're so their way or the highway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then that I think that can be a tough way to go. Maybe some people like that. That's fine, but I think it's good to be
Listen,
collaborative.
whatever you like, I'll give you the best version of whatever it is. Whether I like that design style direction or not, I'll give you the best version of it.
But yeah, you'll find it.
Mhm.
You'll make it chic and beautiful.
I
So,
try.
yeah, I love that though. That she switches it up on you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you've really, I mean, that's expanded your whole
Mhm.
horizon of like looking at different things.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I
100%.
love that though. But that some people, they say, or I just see kind of like Instagram posts of like other designers saying like, oh, these are red flags of clients you don't want. Like people that send the Pinterest boards and you're like, oh yeah, send them, sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why not?
You're
Let's
like,
do it. Let's give them a good version of it.
that's
Let's help them.
that's so cool. Well, you love people.
I
You're
try.
very good with people, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Like you're easy to get along
Well,
with.
I want them to be happy and I want them to feel good about it. And like, you know, it's such an honor to be invited into someone's personal space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's a lot of trust.
I say that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, with selling real estate, with your design. When I used to be a stylist, it's like, you're seeing such an intimate side of a person. I used to be like, oh, I used to see people naked. Now I see inside their homes and their bank accounts. I mean, it's very intimate.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like it selling real estate and what we do, and then you're with your design. Like that's not just how they present in the world. That's how anybody that comes over or anybody sees them, how they feel in a space, and you're helping them to achieve that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can sell them the home, but once you get the home, it's how you make it your own. I mean, that's very important.
Yeah, and it's, you spend all this money on a home. It's your big dream. You move in, you want it to feel like your home. You want it to, feel like someplace you want to be.
You want to be in reflection of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that I've been doing some videos lately where it's just like I mean, it's such a big investment and it's all of this, it's your equity, all of this stuff. And it's like, oh my God, please take care of it. So it's like, hire Michelle, don't have deferred maintenance, get a good handyman, get somebody to check in on things. It's like, it's important, clean your gutters and then have beautiful wallpaper.
It's beautiful wallpaper.
It's like bring it together. Have gorgeous furniture because you're gonna feel better in that space, right? I mean, it seems like all my clients that do.
Well, energy. It's energy. I had this one man who I was selling my home.
Oh yes,
in Venice a few years ago. Remember? And he and his wife were from New York, and she wanted to stay in New York, and he had seen my home and he hired me basically because he said that I'm an energy worker.
Oh,
that
that should be on your calling card.
Energy worker.
Yes, Michelle.
In the home, but he wanted his wife to be happy in California and she wasn't. So he bought a home and had me do it, hoping that would make her happy.
Oh yeah, did it work?
Yeah.
That's great.
They're in Venice. They love it.
That's amazing. Okay, energy worker. Okay, very good. Well, what is your kind of ideal day or client? Are you kind of working on different projects all the time?
Well, yeah, the thing about it is it's nice to be my own, have my own.
Yeah.
So I can schedule things around and move things around and I don't really have a boss. My clients are my boss.
Yes. Yeah. Same.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the boss is calling. Hello.
Yeah. They're the boss.
But I'm working on another restaurant in Tampa for the same owners. They have,
I guess it was successful.
Yes.
Because a lot of times restaurants aren't successful. So.
No, this is very successul.
Wow.
And I wish we had a big screen so I could show you the restaurant.
Oh,
that would have been awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You could just text over some photos and
I'll show you.
them in there.
Oh, you're
Yeah, you can put them in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's cute. And then
what's like the aesthetic? What's the look?
Well, let's see. It's kind of, God, it's hard to say. It's kind of a little bit of everything. It's got some this wabi-sabi Japanese plaster, and then I've got these big hanging pendants that are rattan that are like frayed. They look like they're from Mexico. And then we've got live tree in the restaurant. In the middle of the restaurant, we have a little um, uh, olive tree, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
And then we had custom cushions done for all the booths, and the booths are plaster, but then it's a little bit of everything.
It sounds really
And then I have some vintage old pots in there, and
yeah.
so old and new. It's kind of, I like to mix up like old and new stuff and give it a little fresh twist.
And what kind of food is it?
It's healthy. It's called Cali. So California, but it's in Tampa, Florida.
They're trying to bring the
Yes, so that's why they brought me out there, is because
they needed the
Cali vibe.
Yeah, the vibe.
So
that's successful. I feel like anybody that leaves here or lives here and then goes somewhere else. I mean, because we're kind of ahead of things, a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Is like the first to be here.
Well, we have so much in this industry. We have so much building all the time. And so many designers are originating out of this hub.
Exactly. So people love that aesthetic. They're like, oh, that's California.
And there is this saying that, like you're saying, that saying that you have is, one shot done and
done perfect.
Yeah, done's better than perfect. It's kind of like you just have so much going on, you have to like do it. And there's been studies done like, do you want to do something really perfect? Give a study group, like this focus group. One group was to make everything perfect, and one was to just do mass. And what happened was the people who were in the focus group that had to do perfect were so afraid of making mistakes that they didn't produce much. So
exactly.
So the ones who were making mass quality were like doing so much, and they weren't afraid of making mistakes. They came out with the stuff that looked better.
Yeah.
So it's just do it. It's like, get that monkey off your back.
Yeah.
Try not to be so perfect. And we have a friend who says mediocre makes money.
Oh, we have that friend.
Yes.
Yes.
So
so true.
And it's like that. It's just like, just do your best.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, do your best and keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
The thing about LA and working here in real estate and what you're doing is that we're blessed. We are very busy with a lot of things. So it's just like, you got to just keep moving. There's no time to just kind of like nitpick every little thing.
No.
So I think that that's what is helpful, because it's like a busier lifestyle, things going on. There's high energy here.
And from that, a lot of doing, you get good.
You get really great.
And you get a lot of experience. And that's how I've grown as a designer, is just by doing.
Yeah, by doing it and seeing like, oh, this works, this doesn't work. Oh, this and then you get the systems.
Yeah.
That's how we've done it. And I didn't know what I was doing.
I know. When I first started doing it, I'd find something that worked, and I'd try and do it with every single property. Like,
oh yeah,
in the beginning, like all my properties were kind of looking the same.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because I was like, oh, this looks good, and then I would be like, I have an idea. It looks really good in their house. Let's put it in your house too.
But that's good. You got the lady that's done 14 properties.
Yeah.
She's made you switch it up.
Yeah.
Completely.
Oh, yeah, totally. I mean, that was like
that was so in the beginning.
20 years
ago.
ago.
But there's certain builders that make the same house over and over.
Yeah, which you have to watch out for.
And we know, but they keep selling. So it's like they're kind of like, well,
it's working.
It's working. Yeah, but we have to keep growing. Okay, so how can everybody find you?
Oh, Michelle Ruben Interiors. You can find me at michelleruben.com. MICHELLERUBEN.com.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah, thank you.
And she's going to get your project done.
This was so much fun, Shelton. Thanks for having me.
I love you.
I love you too.
You are very special. And my clients are always so happy.
Yes.
Yes.
And I've done work for you too.
And she did. Okay, we'll tell one last story. So this is my favorite. Okay, so guys, Clark, my husband, gets very attached to things. Okay, so I think it was pandemic.
Yeah,
I literally think it was.
Yeah, I think.
And
so
we were, but I was still working all the time, and we were just like, well, we're gonna go out of town and go to like a hotel. It's like outside. I think we just went to San Diego or something. Who knows? Whatever. I booked it. It was only 4 days. And I called Michelle, I think like only like 3 days before. I gave you no heads up. And Michelle always says yes. I was like, hey, I'm leaving. I got to get this shit, this crap, this like breastfeeding couch out of my house. I clocked like thousands of hours on this couch. Like, you got to get this out of here. Like, we got to mix it up. Like, do whatever you want to do. And I was like, here's a budget. Here's some money. And I just left. Did not tell Clark. Not one word. Nothing.
But then I came and I saw it because I kind of hadn't seen it really. And then I came and saw it and I was like, oh my God. And then I said, Shelton, we need to do some other things.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, what is it going to take? And I said, we need to do this, 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 and this. And you were like, okay, do it.
I'm like, just please, just like anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we left. We come back. I kept my mouth shut. Didn't say one word. And we walked in and Clark's like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And I was like, does it look amazing? It looked great. It looked fantastic. It was amazing. And he was just like, where's that couch?
That couch that we replaced it with, though, is so comfortable.
Like,
I know you have it right here. I sat on it, and I'm like, that's
It was great. Like, I got anyway, and all he would talk about was like, where's that couch? Where's that couch? He's like, we paid $5,000 from
the breastfeeding.
Yeah, I was like, that was 10 years ago. Or 5 years ago. We've maxed out that couch. Like, I'm so sorry, sir. Like, look how beautiful this looks. And I paid for it all. No. Anyway, he got over it and it was fine, but Michelle crushed it. But it was good. It was like a surprise. I felt like I was on HGTV.
Yeah, I felt like I was.
Yeah, she did it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That was fun. Thanks for trusting me.
Of course. I blind trust. I think that's what you kind of have to have sometimes. That's how I am. It's like, go for it. So, thank you for doing that. Yeah. That was fun. We've had a lot of adventures.
Yes, we have.
So, more to come.
Okay. Love you.
I love you. And you got to like and subscribe to see more fabulous people like Michelle. And thanks for joining us. Bye. So cute. I'm Shelton Wilder, and welcome to Wilder Possibilities Podcast, where each episode follows an entrepreneur's journey into the transformative power of that light bulb moment where everything clicks. I call that the click. Those pivotal points that redefine our futures, illuminate paths to success, and even change the world. Now let's get wilder.